The Goons have presented a mighty defensive line. The Heroes will have to muster all their might to break through.
And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. And they start the second half with Johnson. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. 27 yards there, a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run, and you could hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Check.
They'll run it with Johnson. And Johnson is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. David Johnson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Come on here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some.
Now Roberson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. There's 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Welcome back live to Orlando as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Roberson will look to pass it. Open man here, Streets. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. Here's Roberson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Oh, no, he lost the football. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 6. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And all the way in for the touchdown. DeMarcus Sewell, 36 yards, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for an onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Just bowling over tacklers. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Well, that sets up a big third down. Now the decision has to be, do you run in here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
Bree's going to throw. And got a man. It's Woods. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeout.
David Johnson on his way. The 40, the 30, 10. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And so the Heroes were victorious. Surprise, surprise. Big Lunk, the largest goon, was behind all of this. Helped the Heroes knock him down to size.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. That's strong running. And the Chiefs offense ready to go on first down and 10. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Running from the gun, Johnson. He's still fighting forward. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run on first down. Johnson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On second down, Johnson. Oh, it's David Johnson on his way. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big run there by Johnson. 59 yards for him on the ground. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On second down now, it's Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On second down, it's Johnson. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On to try the field goal now, Phil Dawson. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be caught. And touchdown! Isaiah Streets, 63 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, Johnson. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Breeze. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Breeze. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. On the carry, it's Jewell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's Watt. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They'll run with Jewell. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 yards there. First down. Welcome back live to Orlando. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Elton Poe there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing now is Breeze. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
You can see the time and effort.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jerry Rice, 35 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll get 34 yards there.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's not a surprise when you reach.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down, off the draw. Here's Johnson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Here's Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That one a first down pickup of 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Ready. 95-56.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. On 3rd down, Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. A very early decision to be made here.
There is, and I think that because they're the home team, I would ride that wave a little bit, and I would gamble.
And Johnson works his way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Dawson tacks on the point after. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Ready, set. Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2nd and 5. This one complete to Streets. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Elton Poe there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The touchdown all set up by the big play once. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
That's our ball, baby. Going the other way.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down now. It's Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. On 3rd down, Johnson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So we've hit intermission. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Out to the right, this one pulled in by Streets. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Going to hand to Jewell. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jackson Henry, 29 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Welcome back live to Orlando. On the ground, this is Johnson. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he works free. David Johnson on his way. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. On first down, Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No time.